trading this grass block up to a private island. So far, I've traded my way through all of these things up to this awesome Porsche Boxster. I try to enjoy the Porsche a lot more this week while I still have it because it's really quite a fun car to drive and feels cool to be in. And I like to imagine that this is how people see me when I'm actually getting around in the Porsche.
Okay, she keep calling every single night. Yeah, no, I don't mind pushing cute vibe. I'm lost to the God, I'm in my mind. Swear I wanna die, yeah, when you cross my... Swear I wanna die, yeah, no, I'm not alright, yeah. I might start a riot, yeah, I'm so fucking tired, yeah. So.
But the reality is it's probably a little bit more like this.
And all the girlies say I'm pretty fly for a white guy.
What's up, big fella? You got any trades for me, mate?
Yeah, g'day Grant. I'm just here filling up my water bottles. It's thirsty work this, as you know. But look, we've got heaps on today. Big day, heaps of deals. So let's rip in and go over them now.
So Clint just sent me through two possible trades, the first of which being another Opal, if you can believe it. This one is worth around about $37,000, well, so the paperwork says. But I'm a little bit unsure whether to do the Opal deal or even entertain doing Opals as a trade at all, because I just don't know a lot about them. From the experience we had last time, I did a little bit of research on Opals and where they sell, wholesale values, all those sorts of things, but I'm just not sure I'm going to be able to move it as fast as I would be able to a car, because obviously a car has utility. Plus the paperwork they sent through looked pretty similar to one of the Opals we looked at last time from the same company, although this one for some reason wasn't stamped or signed. It had the company logo, the values, it all looked very much the same as the last paperwork. I'm not sure if they've just changed the way they do it since that Opal was valued to the other one. I'm not sure, but it did look a little bit different, and I'm just a little bit sketchy about it, to be honest. The Opals, they are very, very valuable, but it does seem, I don't know, a little bit sketchy for some reason. They are keen. They're very keen to come and have a look at the Porsche and show me the Opal. It just seems like they're prepared to lose quite a lot of value on this Opal to get their hands on the Porsche, which is just over $10,000 less valuable than the Opal is technically. So that makes me worry too, that it's very, very hard to get rid of these things. So I'm actually going to can that one altogether. I'm not even going to go and look at it. The next deal is very interesting, and I have been giving this one some serious thought because it's actually a jewelry business. So it comes with a whole heap of stock, packaging, and a live website up and running. And me being in the e-commerce space for the last 10 years, that's basically what I do. My brother and I, Clint, we work in e-commerce and we build and run e-commerce stores. So this is kind of right up our alley. However, I do know from being in e-commerce for that long that these type of things can take some time to get up and running and be profitable and start to make consistent sales. So although we're very well versed in e-commerce, and I know that we can get these kind of stores working well and making sales, moving the stock, it can take some time, no matter how good you are at selling online. So I'm a bit hesitant to take on something that is split up into so many different little items, because like I said, it can take some time to move those items. Plus the store needs to have continual stock for it to be a success, essentially. I can't just go and launch the store with what's there and sell it all down to nothing, because people who go online, they're going to expect to see some stock. So if you've got all the stock on there in the beginning and then you start selling it, withering it all down to basically nothing, you're going to struggle to sell those last few items. So cashing out all of those items in the store is not going to be a quick option. The only other option would be to list this as a complete business package, which is sort of how they've positioned it already for somebody else to buy it off me. So I could do that, but again, those sorts of things do take some time, and they're going to want to see a lot of different analytics on the back end, sales history, how long it's been running for. Essentially, it's a business sale. So there's a lot more that goes into the back end of it rather than just, I have this car, do you like my Porsche? Do you want to buy it? It's a bit different to that. So with all that considered, I've decided I'm not going to go ahead with that trade either. So I've actually got two more possible deals in the works, and they are super keen to come and have a look at the Porsche, but I want to get your opinion on it this time. I want to get the community's opinion on which one I should go with if I do get the opportunity to make each of these trades. So first being a Ford Transit van. Very cool. It's basically a blank slate for anyone that was looking to either start a business or build out a camper van themselves. So these are quite popular at the moment for building out campers. The second is a houseboat. This thing is epic. It's huge. I think there's going to be quite a lot of work going into getting it trip worthy, because you're saying there's some issues with the engines and that sort of thing. So although that does have those kind of issues, it is worth a fair bit more than the Porsche. So let me know which one you think's best, the Ford Transit or the houseboat, and I'll go after that one. Click here to watch another video. YouTube thinks you're really going to like it.